Morning. Just been for a walk through my local woodland. Was I looking for a potential wild camping night? No. And the reason being, because it's illegal. All land in this country is privately owned, so you shouldn't go wild camping. You're breaking the law. Unless you go to Dartmoor, where they encourage it almost. That's fine. But the rest of England, it's not fine. Unless you turn up late and leave early and be very stealthy. And then it's also fine. I've been wild camping for years and I've never ever had a problem, ever. Once, Surrey Hills, about 10 years ago, and I had a bit of a lie-in right where that tower is, right on top of the Surrey Hills there, the highest point, and I was in a hammock and I had a bit of a lie-in and I got caught by a ranger. He was not happy, but he just wanted to fluff his wings and puff his chest out and be all important. But I didn't say anything, didn't argue with him, just apologised, packed my gear away and left. So that was fine. So yeah, if you do come to a woodland like this, just arrive late and leave early. It's absolutely fine. I normally bring a tarp with me, and sometimes sorry, got that one wrong, didn't I? I bring a bivvy with me, and sometimes a tarp, depends on the weather. And that's all really. If I fancy something to cook, or bring something cold. So you know, you don't. When you see these people on YouTube and they've got these fires going, nearly all of those will be permissive campers. So what they've done is they have had permission off the farmer in that woodland, and they've probably been going there for some time. Because to go into a private woodland and then start a fire, it, to me, is a bit foolhardy. I've never done it, unless I've taken a firebox, a little one, and yeah, I've done that because I want to cook my food, but then I put it out because you're only using twigs and they're cheap enough. So yes, if you're going to go along to a woodland, bring a bivvy, bring a small tarp, lay it down low, and or a hammock if you like hammocking. Now, I used to own a hammock, but I also do a lot of walking through hills and up mountains, probably more than I do woodland. So I've gone off hammocking really, but it's good fun, really comfortable, but I very rarely use it now. So yeah, if you go to Wales, you can wild camp there. I go to North Wales quite a lot, and once you go above the brick wall line and up into the mountains, you haven't got a problem. And don't park yourself near a farm, and anywhere around in Scotland. There are a few lakes that you're not allowed to between August and September without permission. You need a permit, but you can find that out online if you want to go there. Just have a quick look at the lakes, and you can park there, you can camp there. They've got little areas around and with the numbers on, so they will give you an area where you can go and you can spend the night there. So that is also fine. But yeah, apart from that, it is illegal. But who's never broken the law? So, and when I come here and I see where the kids, I say kids, I'm assuming they are, could be wrong, have made little camps and camps. They've had fires here, leaving all their rubbish, their crisp packets and their orange juices and their food packaging around, and ruining it for the rest of us. There we are. I'm not going to get into a little rant. I think half the fun is actually coming to places like this that you don't know, and when it's getting late and you're trying to find somewhere to park for the night, and the tire and the light is against you. That is why I always keep mentioning bivvies to everybody. I think really that's all I have to say on the subject. Sorry it couldn't be any more, but I can't think of anything else, I'm being honest. Enjoy your wild camping. Arrive late and leave early and leave no trace. That's just the rules you've got to remember. And enjoy. Keep safe. Hello. Just a quick review of my camp knife. I was making a little video in the woods, as you've just seen. I tried to do the review there. Quite a few people about, to be fair. And it's not always good to pull a knife out, even in front of a camera. So I decided, I thought, you know what, let's go home and I'll do it indoors. I've had a fair few knives over the years, as my wife can tell you. Lots. Most of them have gone now. I've had some nice carbon steel knives. The thing is with stuff, kit for bushcraft and camping, wild camping, hiking, is that over the years you trade in, you trade out, you tweak and tweak and tweak. It takes you a lifetime because more new stuff comes out. And I'll see something online and I like it, and I'll have a bottle of red wine and then I'll buy it. And then it is, you think like, why? But yeah, you use it for a while and you think, oh, it's not what I thought it was. Then you sell it and you buy something else. It is what it is. I enjoy that part of it, to be fair. So about 5 months ago, I bought a camp knife. I call it a camp knife. It's a sort of like survival knife-ish, but it's a camp knife. And that is the Fallkniven SX1, or the S1X. Fantastic. I put my glasses on because I can't see without them. So this is it. A fantastic knife in my book. Love it. I think it's about 5.5 inches. Drop point, plain edge, Scandi grind. It is a Zytel handle, and that is, it's not rubber and it's not plastic. It's a little bit between the two, and those grooves are quite deep. If you rub your finger on, you feel it, but when your hand's on it, it's really comfortable and your hand is not going to go anywhere, which is a good thing because that blade is sharp. I don't like my blades hair popping this sharp. This will never ever cut hair. Take the skin off, but it won't cut hair. But the reason for that is that I think that if it is hair popping this sharp and you're trying to batten wood and cut wood, I think it creates a burr. I think the blade goes too thin. So I don't do that. I make it sharp enough so it'll actually cut through steak like a hot knife through butter, and that's as far as you need to take it, really. This is, inside it is a is a 420 J2 steel, which is a tall steel. extremely hard. It can be quite difficult to sharpen, really. I've never sharpened it, and I've battered everything. What I've got is a wooden strop with some jeweler's paste, and I just give it a strop now and again, and that keeps it razor sharp. I think they're quite difficult to blunt. I've tried, I've whacked through some wood with this, and it still stays sharp. It's cobalt steel round it, it's wrapped. So this is never going to break. It is made for, I think this is probably one of the best knives on the market today. People are going to disagree with that, but it's each to their own. I think this knife is absolutely fantastic. It's perfect for everything that you want to do, and it will last you a lifetime. I have no doubt of it. Yeah, it is. I mean, if you felt the weight of this, I mean, for what it is a heavy knife. It is not a chopper. It's not that heavy you need it as a chopper. It's a cutter. If you use it for battering in, it will slice wood very, very easy. So yeah, if you fancy a knife which is going to last you forever, the only knife you're ever going to want, and I'll suggest that's the Fallkniven S1X. They do one which is coated in tungsten, so it's a darker one. But it's an extra 50-60 quid. I don't see the point personally. It's not metal, it's not sunlight reflective. It still reflects the tungsten steel one. So why they've wrapped it in that, I don't know, but hey ho. It's going to appeal to some people, but not to me. But there you have it. That's the Fallkniven S1X. How thick that is. And I didn't like this when I first got it. I thought, oh, I'm going to get a sheath made for it, Kydex. But I've had it for a while now, and I've got no. It does. Ooh. The thing is, they say it won't fall out, but it does. And I don't know why that is. It didn't used to, and now all of a sudden, if you rattle it around, it will fall out. Which is like, I don't know why. Once that is locked in place, it's not going to come out. And it's only recent that's happened. I'm just wondering whether it's got squashed somehow, this mechanism here in my rucksack. I'll have to have a closer look at it. But apart from that, because it's quite thin, I actually do like this sheath, and it is bomb-proof, this sheath. It is plastic, and what's the stuff they're using it? It's gone out of my head now. But yeah, they build boats with it, put it on sheets. You'll know, you're going to go, oh, it's that, yeah, well, okay, it'll come to me afterwards. But yeah, so it's a fantastic sheath, apart from that little fail, but there we are. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you again later.